Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back as always. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life.
Alright, so we're going to do a little Q&A tag. I posted on my Instagram story and Facebook story that if anybody wanted me to answer any questions on this tag, they should drop them there, and I got quite a few responses, which I'm really happy about, and so we're going to answer those questions. Also, stay to the end because I've got an announcement to make and I'm super excited about it. Alright, so before I jump into the Q&A tag, I do want to explain why I have been uploading a lot less lately. I've just got so much going on in the background of my life right now, and all good things, but it's just a lot. So I am busy working on some things and it will all come to light. I will show you guys everything real soon, but I just need to get everything 100% sorted. Once I've got everything sorted and I know everything is running smoothly, I will bring you guys in on all of that. For now, just be patient with me. Things have been just kind of insane lately, so that is why. Thank you for everyone that's still been subscribing during this time. You guys are amazing. We are doing so well. I just wanted to basically come and show face and tell you guys that I'm still here and there are some amazing things coming soon, so please stay tuned. All right, let's jump into the video. Top 3 songs at the moment was the first question. I think my top 3 songs would be from third would probably be 50 Cent, 21 Questions. 50 Cent, I've loved his music since I was a child and it's very nostalgic for me. So whenever I'm down or something, I always go back to his songs. 21 Questions I was listening to this morning and it just gives me such a vibe. So yeah, 21 Questions by 50 Cent will be number 3. Number 2 would be 10% by Trinada. I'll put screenshots in. You guys can go and download the songs and listen to them because I don't want to get copyrighted, but they are my absolute favorite songs right now. So 10%, in the song she basically talks about how she's always giving of herself to other people and where's her 10%, and I just resonate with that. So that's been one of my favorites for the longest time. And then top of my list currently is an oldie, and it's Go Around by Bongi Dube. I'll put a screenshot in as well. I have just been vibing with this song lately, and again, very nostalgic. I remember listening to this in my teens, and it's just come back in my life now, and I'm just all for it. And in that song, she basically just talks about she doesn't want to go around saying things that people don't want to hear, and she doesn't want to go around shaking hands with her enemies and things like that. And it's just, and it's a house song and it's just a vibe. So yeah, especially if you don't stay in South Africa, I suggest you go and listen to the song. It is just such a classic. I love it so much. So that's my top 3 favorite songs at the moment. So yeah. What is one thing you would love to accomplish before you die? I really like this question. It was super deep, and I saw it, I think it was last night or this morning, and I've been thinking what is it that I want to accomplish before I die? So there are different factors of things that I want to accomplish before I die. In terms of a family and my kids and all of that, I think the main thing is that I am able to raise them to be good people. That to me is something that would be such a big accomplishment to me. I want them to grow up to be good human beings, you know what I mean? And it is something, I don't know, lately I've been thinking about death a lot, and just in terms of like, what would I do if I found out like I didn't have a lot of time left? Am I happy with how far I've come if something had to happen to me now? Things like that. And the one thing that I think scares me the most is like not being here to raise my children myself, and that really terrifies me. And so one thing that I would really like to accomplish is to know that I raised them to their like fullest potential, and that they are good human beings. That is like, to me, just such an important thing. So that's one thing. And in terms of like my life and my inner being, something I'd like to accomplish is just to travel more. There's so many places I want to see, because to me, by the time my time is up, I want to be able to look back and say that I opened myself up to like different realities, and as many realities as possible, like being able to see new cultures and different people and how things work and why they work the way they work and what people eat, and just being able to be exposed to as many different realities, like I say, as many different people's lives and cultures and things like that as I can. I feel that's very important for me and my inner self, to have that knowledge and to be able to open myself up to take in everything. So that is something like, so definitely travel. There's so many places that I want to see that's on my bucket list. So that's in terms of that. And then in terms of like materialistic things, I would say that something that is a very big goal to me is to get a Louis Vuitton bag. But it's not just about having the bag, it's about reaching that point in my life where I have the finances and the capabilities to walk into that store on my own and pay for that item myself, you know. And in that moment, I know it would be like such a surreal reality check for me, that I will know that I have reached like a point in my life where I know I've like kind of made it, if that makes sense. So those are the things I want to like really accomplish. Obviously there's a lot of other things too, but that I think is where I stand at the moment. So obviously I'm a handbag collector, so I do like gravitate towards the handbags. That's my meterage of knowing where I am in life. So yeah, super random. I don't know. That's the answer to that question. What age did you have your firstborn? I was actually 22 years old when Miles was born. I am now turning 28 in May. So yeah, I was 22 when I had him, and that same year as the year I got married. So I got married and had my first child at 22 years old. So yeah. This person said, I don't have a question, but I would like to tell you that you are beautiful and have a caring sweetheart. I love you so much. You are the sweetest. Thank you guys again for all your support. You guys have been amazing and such a pillar in my life. You guys really push me to keep going on and wanting more and achieving more in my life. So I'm so grateful. Thank you for the sweet comment. You're amazing. I love you. Another question is, are you high maintenance? Hell yeah, I'm high maintenance. Everyone should be high maintenance. You should never lower your standards for anything. My thing is that it's okay to be high maintenance as long as you are able to maintain yourself as well. So with me and Marco, I feel like Marco is just as high maintenance. I'm just as high maintenance. We are both high maintenance, from both personality to everything else. But we don't only look after each other in those aspects, but we look after ourselves as well. We are able to sort for ourselves, if that makes sense. So high maintenance, hell yeah. I am not ashamed of being high maintenance at all. I feel like it's important to have a high standard for who you are, even in terms of your personality, not just material things, you know. Yeah, I'm still learning to separate things from my personal life that don't involve me, actually. Stepping out of other people's drama, to me that also relates to being high maintenance, because if it's affecting your happiness and making you lower your standard of like mental health and happiness and living and everything, then yeah. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I see myself as high maintenance. Do you prefer the city or the country? I prefer the city to live and the country to vacation. Yeah, I'm not a beach person, actually, so I love going to the countryside, but it's not somewhere where I'd want to like pitch up a tent and live there. Like, no. I am a city girl through and through. I love the city, but I do love vacationing in the country. Are you lazy? I am so God, I am so lazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll do what I gotta do, I'll deal with what I gotta deal with, but guys, like, everything is just so much work. Like, if I can procrastinate, I'm bloody procrastinating. Don't even try be like, your girl is lazy, I'm lazy, it is what it is. Then, how many countries have you been to? Alright, so when I was younger, we stayed in England, so that's one. Then South Africa, obviously, is where I born and live. Then when I met Marco, we went to Puerto Rico. Then we went to Italy, and then we went to Israel. Yeah, so five countries. Obviously there were stopovers in different countries, but I don't really count that because we didn't actually go to those countries, we just stopped over there. Like, we stopped over in New York, we've stopped over in Doha, I stopped over in Germany once, places like that, but I don't really count those. But places I've like fully visited and seen, 5. What was your first job? So my first job, like first ever job that I like truly count, I was a waitress at a restaurant called Amazon's in Middelburg in Mpumalanga. I waitressed while I was in matric, so I was 18. In my last 6 months of doing my matric, I worked as well. So yeah, I waitressed, and it was actually quite a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm a people's person, so it was kind of like being in my element. Once I got the hang of it, because it was not easy, once I got the hang of it, it kind of felt like I was in my element. Last question, and I thought this question was extremely interesting. As a foodie, if you had to choose cuisine from one country for the rest of your life, what would it be? Guys, I thought this question was brilliant. Like, you know how hard it is to pick, because I love food. I love all types of food, right? So I had to like really think about this, and I managed to narrow it down to like 2 countries that I think I could solely live on either or of those foods. The first one is Asian cuisine, most likely Chinese or Japanese, because obviously sushi, any sort of Asian cuisine, Thai, anything like that. I could live off any sort of Asian cuisine. I love Asian cuisine. And the other one would be Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I feel like it is so packed with flavor. There are so many options, and I don't know, I think it's the closest to what we like to eat in our culture. I think Mexican food is very similar, so very meaty, like rich spices, like things like that. So I definitely think either Asian cuisine or Mexican food is where I'd go. So basically sushi or tacos, my 2 favorite things. So yeah, and that's all the questions I have. I am so grateful for everyone that participated. Thank you so much for leaving your questions. If you guys have any questions that you guys are interested to know the answers to, leave them down in the comments and I will answer you guys. I usually answer everybody, so if there's anything you're interested to know about me or my life, or just even something random, leave it down in the comments. I will answer you guys there. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you again for having so much patience with me. Like I said, things are crazy. So now for the big announcement. I am so freaking excited. On the 27th of March, my sister-in-law is coming from Italy. Her name is Isabella, and because she is coming the 1st of April, we will be going to Cape Town. Guys, I'm so excited. And she's not actually coming from Italy, she's coming from France, but she is from Italy. She's studying in France, but in any case, she's coming to visit, and we are going to take a trip with her and my in-laws, and we are going to go to Cape Town and just have a great time. I am so excited, so I hope you guys are excited for a travel vlog. I think it's going to be so much fun. I have only been to Cape Town one other time in my entire life, and that was in 2009. Yes, 2009. I went with a friend at the time, and we didn't actually go like into Cape Town. We were more like on the outskirts, so I'm excited to get to experience Cape Town itself. I know that my in-laws have booked a very beautiful like hotel thing or place to stay, very close to all the fun things. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. I love Cape Town. I love people from Cape Town. I think Cape Town is one of the friendliest places ever, so it's like perfect for me. I'm very excited to go and explore and just learn so much and see so much and just eat good food and all the nice things. So I'm so ready for this vacation. I hope you guys are too, so definitely stay tuned. The vlogs are coming. So yeah, that's at least confirmed, and yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway guys, before this video gets too long, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you for the amazing support and all the new subscribers. You guys are so welcome, and yeah. See you guys in my next video. Bye.